when a black person acts in a manner that is discriminatory against other blacks.
Just to bring it back, can we take back racist and say discriminatory? Because I think that's a better word.
Yes, it is a much better
That's
word.
a better word, and I am very discriminatory against words like the ones that they were saying in those names. I'm not about to hire you if your name is Watermelon Andrea. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to hire you.
Welcome back to Hannity. The brand new dash cam video today showing a Florida police officer fatally shooting an unarmed black man back in February comes on the heels of last weekend's fatal shooting of another black man by a cop in South Carolina. Joining us now with more reaction, the founder and president of Bond Brotherhood Organization for a New Destiny, Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson, and civil rights attorney Leo Terrell. Jesse, you agree with what I'm saying about this? I have carried a gun my entire adult life. There is no risk to anybody. You do not shoot an innocent man in the back 8 times in cold blood like this. Your reaction?
Well, I agree with you that when I first saw the video, I was shocked as well to see this guy running off, this black man running away and being shot in the back. But after the initial shock, I calmed down and I started to question things. What happened before this shot, those shots happened?
Why would that even be? Wait, hang on a second. But if he's not a threat to the officer, Jesse, wait a minute. If he's not a threat to the officer, there is no, or a threat to anybody else, there's never a justification. In terms of tactics and techniques and training, there's no justification for what I see on that video. None.
Jesse, you look at a case called Tennessee versus Gardner. The Supreme Court has said you cannot shoot an unarmed person. And for you to come on this show as a black man and to say somehow justify this shooting, you're an embarrassment to the world right now. The whole world is looking at how stupid you are.
Or allows other races to besmirch or just blatantly disrespect the black race overall. The aforementioned black person is known as a coon.
People are rich, they're just rich forever and ever. Even their kids are rich.
Yeah.
But when a black guy gets rich, it's countdown to when he's poor again.
He's the blackest white guy I fucking know. And then all the negative things we think about black people, this fucker.
You're saying I'm a nigger.
Yes, you are the niggerest fucking white man I have ever.
Oh, amazing. I don't think he could do that.
Oh,
what?
I don't think he has those qualities.
You don't even understand.
Really?
You don't really know him like I've worked with him.
No, like your bit about.
I wouldn't use it anywhere.
No, exactly. These two.
We say nigger on stage.
On stage.
You guys don't. That's an interesting two teams
that's
here.
The difference between
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
We say nigger on stage. You guys don't.
But that's definitely a pairing. Who says nigger on stage? We don't.
Well, you just did.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
You and me say nigger in private.
No.
These two guys don't.
Where are we in the United States of America in race relations and what you see from day to day in your life?
Skip, they wouldn't want to ask me that. They wouldn't want my answer to represent it because God knows I have been nothing but blessed. My whole path, these 33 years have been nothing but a blessing. I have never, never is a strong word, I've never dealt with racism, and I'm glad I didn't have to. And I don't know if it's because of my blessings, I don't know if it's, but it is my reality. So I would have to say, not only did I thought it was over, I still believe it's over.
Coonism is at an all-time high. So let's take a deeper look into the origins of coonism. The coon caricature, based on the abbreviation of raccoon, comes from the slave master's depiction of slaves being lazy, illiterate buffoons. And although not happy with his situation, the coon was too shiftless to change it. In 1830, the minstrel show, which was a variety show performed by whites in blackface, the coon had several characters, all inferior to the white characters. The coon's whole day was spent eating watermelon and avoiding work. By the beginning of the 20th century, the minstrel show had declined, and the image of the shiftless Negro, which was now for many whites an accurate description of how black people were, shifted to films. How Race Thus Got His Turkey and the Sambo series were early examples. But the most popular coon character ever was Steppin' Fletcher. Steppin' Fletcher was a black man. He was lazy, dim-witted, slow-moving, slow-speaking, so much so that the studio executives allowed him to improvise his lines because they thought he was actually illiterate.
Oh, would y'all bring that big box in here? Oh, we ain't got enough candy to fit no box that big.
This is not for candies.
No, other customers got to have something that was for candy.
This happens to be a coffin.
Coffin? Ain't nobody dead in here, is it?
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure. I know I feel all right. Got my heart done run up there in my head. But y'all carry that coffin on out there and had it.
He was racially insulted and physically beaten by other white characters. Fletcher is also the first black actor to earn $1 million. Fletcher appeared in 44 films between 1927 and 1939. By 1953, the black community saw the character as a negative stereotype. Amos and Andy was another popular show at the time. It was originally a radio show played by two white actors in blackface. By 1951, when the show was brought to the small screen, the characters were played by black actors. The true origin of the issue stems from black people allowing themselves to be paid to portray white people's image of us. Whether it's blackface or the N-word, we need to cancel everybody that doesn't fully support us, even us. Temporary boycotts have proved ineffective. As a people, we need to show more pride in our race and accept nothing less than the utmost respect for ourselves.